So we are in Switzerland, heading to Lauterbrunnen. Shayla, what are you excited about this trip?
I'm a foodie, so I'm excited to taste some of this world famous cheese and chocolate. Hopefully, we can make it by the Lindt Chocolate Museum sometime this week. Of course, just experiencing some time together.
Indeed, indeed. The adventure begins.
Ooh, we finally made it. Gotta take the shoes off. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, our little place to stay.
Kitchen.
Oh, look at this view. Right outside the kitchen. Wow.
What did you end up getting? A cash register, sit down. So here we are, halfway up the mountain, and we forgot it gets colder up the mountain. We the only ones on here without no jacket.
No jacket. So we still got another 30 minutes to go.
Man, oh god, look at this. I got these short sleeves on, man.
Nice shirt. Nice shirt.
It's just a halfway stop. Still got a little ways to go before we get to the top. I can't even lie, I'm a little nervous. That's what you call being above the clouds. That's how high we are. We still climbing. And this hoodie can be a $200 right now, and I'm still gonna buy it. It's cold up here. Whenever I travel, I always take my cameras, but I always make sure to bring this as well. And it's just crazy because just sitting here reading this morning, I'm reading First Kings, and it talks about how the king of Aram was going to battle against Israel, and he thought that their God was only a God of the hills or a God of the mountains. But God told God told the prophet from Israel, he was like, I'm a God of the mountains and a God of the valley. And so when the king of Aram or the Arameans came to fight Israel, the second time they wanted to fight him on the plains or in the valley because they felt like they would have the upper hand. But they was defeated that second time as well. And it's just crazy sitting here thinking, right? See, right now we're in the valley, and later on we'll be up there on the mountains. But we all have those high and those low points. And a lot of people, we'll call on God in the valley, but we may forget when we when we on top or when we on the mountain. Or we may praise him on the mountain, but don't necessarily do the same thing in the valley. But he's the God of the valley and of the mountain. And, we should just be consistent. It's just something to think about, man. I mean, it's a beautiful morning. Sitting here in this valley, man, and that's just a little bit of medicine in the candy. Get back to our regular scheduled programming. All right, good morning, good morning. It's another day. Another day to do something I've never done before. Another day to make memories. Another day to just thank God for his grace. And another day to just see what Switzerland has in store for us. We are now in Grindelwald.
Grindelwald.
Grindelwald, there we go. All right, let's see what we got.
All right.
So I got a confession to make.
Oh. What's your confession?
I've been wondering why they got all these cows everywhere. I mean, all on the hillside and the mountains and the roads. And I'm just not realizing that's where they get a lot of their dairy from to make this famous Swiss cheese and
Everything's local.
and this chocolate for
And the ice cream, that's how it's all. It's local, it's fresh. It's about as fresh as you can get. You just walk up the hill and milk a cow and get your
that all that went over my head.
So it's okay. It took you a little minute to figure it out, but you got it. That's the important part. So we tried the cheese yesterday. Now we get to taste this chocolate. Enjoy. Thank you. Wow, look at all of this. Hi, how are you? What's your most favorite flavors?
So the best seller are the champagne crafts,
Mmm. You said this is made in Lucerne, or the factory's in Lucerne.
I wouldn't mind retiring here if I could. I mean, just buy me some land, give me one of these houses out here in the countryside.
Get you a cow.
Give me a cow. just live off the land. The cow, goat.
Some chickens that we be sent.
I mean, I just like how they got all this land, man.
They got the best of both worlds.
Minding their business.
They got the best of both worlds. They can eat natural, eat good, healthy food, and then they still have all these attractions. You could take a helicopter ride up the mountain, have some fun with the kids, do little trolley bikes and mountain carts. And
Let them boys come visit us out here. We move out here.
yeah, once they grow up, they come for sure. They sound a little bougie though, like, oh, I'm going to visit my parents in Switzerland. But you know, a lot of celebrities, I feel like they usually retire in places like this. I mean, I'm pretty sure they don't stay in like cabins like this when they retire. But who is that?
I would want to stay in like an old cabin, just.
But didn't like Tina Turner, like, didn't she get like her Swiss like visa or something like that? Like she became like a citizen somewhere over here. I feel like I might be wrong on Switzerland, but I feel like she's.
It's my first time hearing that.
No, a lot of them do stuff like that. They come settle and get like a citizenship over here in one of these European countries. But I can see why now.
You really gotta say, but we ain't seen us. So it's like, man, I wouldn't mind just getting
How
one
long
person on
has
camera.
it been, honey?
A week. Have we been here a week?
I've been 3 years.
Yeah, well, yeah, man. So it's just good to see somebody, like you said, somebody of color, man. Nothing against, Caucasians. So we've been feeling a little alone out here, so it's good to see.
It is. But it's a beautiful place, so I see why you've
Yeah.
been out here for so long.
3
Yeah.
years, yeah. We're from England, but my partner was a ski instructor and I was a therapist in England. And
Wow.
Brexit happened and
Oh,
I went to
yeah.
a language school and yeah.
Okay.
So we were like, okay, fresh start.
We
Yeah.
were just talking
Yeah.
about how we wouldn't mind retiring out here.
For sure.
I am 53. Well, that is what I'm trying to do.
I know.
Yeah,
I
it's great.
know.
It is really good.
It is beautiful
Man,
here.
thank
There's
you.
so
Where you
much to
guys
do.
From South Carolina, the States.
United
Oh,
States.
I've been to. My best friend lives in Grayson in Georgia.
Oh yeah, wow,
Okay.
we right there.
Yeah,
right
it was right
Yep.
next door. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So why here? Why did you guys choose here?
Oh, we travel different places.
Yeah, the scenery. Oh.
just got engaged
Oh,
Oh,
congratulations.
congratulations to you. Yeah.
We just choose random places. We've been to Finland, Italy. We just
Really? Are you guys
just-
in the forces then?
no,
Oh,
we're in the
Americans
medical
don't
field.
travel.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
outside of the country too often, but
Yeah.
yeah, we just like
We
to.
should do it more though. Like I was
Yeah.
just saying how I think we should take advantage of traveling, especially while you're young, because you get older, you can't move as much. In a lot of
Yeah,
places like here, you got to
very
be able to
true.
walk. That's
Yeah.
one thing I've been seeing is that people around here
Very
are
fit.
like,
Yeah.
Listen, there are people here in the late 90s and they're still walking.
Oh,
around. And it is
wow.
about being agile.
Yeah.
Like, my partner was a nutritionist in
Oh
England before.
wow.
And he's always going, like I've put on a ton of weight since I've been
Yeah.
But he's always going on about keeping agile. And
Yeah.
when you come here and you see it,
Mm.
it makes sense. So keep moving.
Yeah,
Seriously.
because I always thought like it was the food, but it's not necessarily. They don't necessarily eat healthier here. They're
No,
just more
their
active.
food is quite salty
Yeah.
and high in fat.
Yes,
but
it
they're
is.
active.
Yes,
That's
that's
the key. And
it.
they
That's the
drink
key.
Loads of water. I mean, they drink loads of alcohol.
Yeah.
but
Yes,
they drink
for
loads of
sure.
water. Anyway, I've got to go. I've got
Thank
to go home
you
and cook.
so much.
What's your
Yes,
name?
Shayla and
Shayla.
Gary.
I'm Gary.
Yes,
Pleasure.
I'm Marianne.
Marion. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Give me some melody.
I do. I
Yeah,
do.
man. All right, you take care, all right?
Enjoy.
All right, thank you.
All right, day 3, man. About to get ready to take this helicopter ride. So, come along. A little scary too, but
You like it?
yes.
Look at this nice waterfall.
Right now we on top of a mountain way out in Switzerland. This is our pilot.
All right, my name is Patrick Burri. We are here, it's called Petersgrad, it's around 3,000 meters high, and it's beautiful today.
Beautiful day.
Freezing.
Yeah.
Okay, now break it down. We're back. Gary is going through.
It's only on the right side.
It's kind of both. It's better than what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we was coming down too fast or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm all right. It's coming around.
Okay.
How long does it?
Nothing worry.
Huh?
It's nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
But
How long does it normally take to kind of get back level? It could be anywhere.
if you can decompress, it's gone.
Yeah.
Like I'm sneezing or something.
Yeah, well, hold it, press it, and then try to breathe out your nose.
I ain't got no tissue though.
You got
Thank you, man.
Don't try too hard, it will go away. Huh?
Oh,
I think you try to breathe that in. What is that, Sprite?
No.
what in the world is this?
Oh, what?
Oh, there's some different kind of water here, huh?
Sparkling water,
Oh.
probably.
I'll be all right, man. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, gosh.
I need for this to go away quick
If you
though.
go
So yeah, we're in the town of Mürren, which is an interesting little city here because there's no cars in this whole city. You only can get here by train or by hiking. There's no cars here. Imagine living in a place like this. People seem like they don't got a care in the world. Just Shayla getting that cheese fondue.
It was yummy. I know they probably What you think?
That's pretty good, huh? The bread. So we are in Interlaken. And that's because it's located between two very big lakes on that side and the other is on that side. I understand not everybody can travel while they're young, but that is, to me, I think is the best time to travel because when you get old, man, you might not be able to do all that walking that these people got to do around here, man. Like all these hills and mountains, these people around here, they used to it, they can do it, but most people, man, when they get older, they can't do all that walking we've been having to do, you know, around here. So, I mean, and then plus you know, you young, you got your youth, you know, you can explore more. As you get older, it gets harder. And I think, like, for me, I don't know, man, for some reason, I'm getting afraid of heights, man. Like, I've never been this afraid of heights, like, I think it's coming with getting older, you know. So I can't even guarantee I will be this adventurous you know, some years from now, like I might be afraid to even fly, you know, because like I am starting to get a little anxious flying. I don't even know where that's coming from. But all right, just want to go over some of the equipment that I normally use when I do travel videography. A lot of the cameras that I take with me when I go places. I'm gonna start out with my drones, which you guys know I love to use. So this drone right here is this is an FPV drone. I don't have the propellers on here right now, but this drone is really fast and it can cover great distances. This right here is my center whoop. I love my center whoop because I can get really in close quarters. I actually can fly inside with this one. So whenever I want to get really close or circle somebody, I normally use this one right here. So this is called my center whoop. Now this is my Mavic. First off, I haven't been able to use these two. It's been hurting my heart. I'm out here in Switzerland and I haven't been able to use these because I haven't had my cord that connects to my. This is what I use to actually see through. This is the goggles. And so, man, I tried to get it shipped out here, man. It wasn't gonna make it out here in time. So I haven't been able to use them. So everything I've been doing from an aerial standpoint has been with my Mavic 3. This is the Mavic 3, but this is still a very great drone right here. I love this drone. I've been shooting with DJI Mavic for a long time. It's just these right here can do different things than what the Mavic can do. But the Mavic has great quality. The camera is really good. The Hasselblad camera, I mean, it's amazing. So this is a really good drone right here. I always keep a Mavic in my stash. Now also, and the other thing too is I can take it everywhere with me because I can fold it up, and it's easy to take places. So that's just a quick glimpse at why this is a really good travel drone. But you see, these are already small over here, so the Mavic 3 gets pretty big. All right. Also, I love the DJI mic system. I can't show you. I'll show you on my phone because I'm actually recording with the camera that I use, which is the Sony a7 III. But I like the DJI mic because, for instance, I'm actually using this one to speak from now. But this is another one you get to, and the receiver is actually on my camera right now that we're recording with. But it's very simple, very efficient. And then the thing is, the case charges. So whenever I put everything back in here, it's charging it, which is really important when you like are out or you traveling somewhere and you're out all day, because you don't have to worry about trying to find a charger. It actually charges it in the case. So you see it's charging it right now. Also, this is my macro lens. Like I said, I use an a7 III. You always want to have a really good macro lens. At least me. I like to get close up on certain shots. And then my other lens is actually what we're using right now to record this segment. I'll show you that because I have to record that with my trusty S22 cell phone just so I can show you guys the Sony camera that I use. But this is just some of my equipment from a camera standpoint for anybody that's just interested in what because I get a lot of questions about, man, what drone you use, or, you know, different thing, what camera I'm using. And so this is pretty much what I use. All of these I shoot in log though. What that means is I take the color out of everything and I shoot in D-Log, S-Log with my Sony. Even when I'm sticking the GoPro on these, I'm shooting flat because I always come back and color grade it. So that's what makes the difference in something looks cinematic and how you shooting it, the frame rate, but also like how you color grade your film. All right, so this is my Sony a7 III, my trusty camera. I've been using this for about 2.5, 3 years now. So it's almost time for me to upgrade. But this is pretty much what I shoot everything with. Pretty much everything you see in this travel video that I've been doing has been shot with this camera right here. I love this camera, man. So I'm a Sony person. I know some people love Canon and Nikon, but Sony has always did right by me. And just to kind of show you like the DJI
person too.
Oh yeah, I am. You're right. And so the DJI can normally, I just want to show you how simple it is, right? So you can basically, and it's not on now because I'm using the actual phone. But typically, man, this is so simple. I just plug it in, stick it on there, and then, you know, you plug this in to the side, and then now, like I said, you good to go. it's charging. And so, man, it's a nice little setup. I love it. DJI make pretty good products. And so, also, lastly, I just want to shout out. Again, looking at this chapstick here, that's Mahari there. No, they don't make chapstick. That's just something we got for our homecoming. But shout out to Mahari, man. You know, that's why I went to dental school, and they are pretty much who gave me the opportunity to be in the position I am today. So I just want to shout them out. Mahari School of Dentistry.
Thank you.